Hello everyone. Monday is right around the corner and I just wanted to go over a couple of practical details about how we're going to flow for the next 21 days and just go over a couple of things that, especially for the new folks, that may not seem very clear. So as you can probably see in the recipe, food planner recipe book, I leave it very open as far as what protein you want to add to each meal. I may make recommendations. Some of them do actually have a specific protein which is being used, but I really leave that open because there are quite a few people that are vegans or vegetarians that follow Radiant Detox with me. So I really leave it up to those who are omnivores to add whatever protein they want. And again, I don't have a specific amount like a 4-ounce portion or 6-ounce. Again, I leave that up to each individual. Hopefully you're sensitive to your body and you know what amount you need. I will say this, that as you can see, every single morning is a smoothie which has got a protein powder in it, and I encourage everyone to maybe use about 2 different types of protein powder, maybe even 3 throughout the 21 days, so that you're mixing it up. You're not just having one specific type of protein. That's important for your body because too much of anything over a long period of time, and even within 21 days, your body becomes really desensitized to it, and that's when autoimmunity and even food allergies and sensitivities can flare up. So really change out the protein if you can. I really recommend that. So as you can see, again, because we do have this kind of protein forward breakfast, and then throughout the day there's protein at most of the meals, it's because your liver and detoxification systems are really doing the heavy work of shuttling out toxins from your body, and they need that extra protein. So when we do a detox, we definitely want to be kind of protein forward. So just a little explanation about that. I do encourage everyone tomorrow, if you haven't done it already, to make the bone broth. That's going to be really kind of the substrate for a lot of different soups and stews and chilies and whatnot throughout the program. So doing that bone broth will be a great thing. Ultra healing broth, I believe, is what we named it. I've given it a couple of names, so forgive me if that's not the exact accurate one. The other thing I want to encourage everyone to do is to get into doing some sprouting. Sprouts are very critical during a detoxification program because they have an extremely proficient and efficient way to be able to chelate heavy metals out of your body. They're like a magnet to heavy metals and shuttle those heavy metals out of your body. So if you can't make your own, certainly be buying them at the store. They're fun to make, and I just want to encourage everyone to do so. I did post in the Facebook group about that, and I believe that I also have written about that. There's another letter going out tonight which is going to go into that as well. You can get sprouts really mature in about 5 to 6 days. So that's something that I really encourage everyone to do. Another thing I wanted to inform you about is that every single day there is a specific color that is associated with that day. So when we go through the different systems, you'll notice that on the calendar that the first 3 days are in yellow, and it's the digestive system. Reason being is that there are many yellow foods that are extremely supportive for the digestive system. And then we go into the immune system, which is white. Again, we're looking at garlic, leek, onion, mushrooms that are white, and they are all very supportive of the immune system and shuttling out the toxins and strengthening and nourishing. And so it goes. The green, and then the blue is really representative of air, which we need for the respiratory system, not necessarily that there's foods that are blue that are helpful, although there are. And of course there are going to be colors that come into play that support that system that are not part of that particular color. But for the most part, red, beets, raspberries, cherries, they all are very important for the cardiovascular system. And you can see on each specific system how those colors really are meaningful and do represent a lot of the foods that support that particular system. So on the website, on my website, there is actually a members page. It's a private members journal page. And I will be directing you to that in every single email that you get. There will be a link that you can click on, a button that you can click on that'll take you directly inside the members page. I really encourage you to get familiar with that members section. There's a lot of great stuff there, a wealth of information above and beyond what you're going to be getting in the daily emails. And specifically, there's a lot of detail about each and every system. We go into tremendous amount of detail. I cover every single food, every single herb. I cover essential oils that are very supportive and good for that particular system. Of course, there's the affirmations, the visualizations, there are the exercises, and there are the yoga poses. So there's a lot of rich information, along with also some basic anatomy about the system, how it works, the organs that are part of that particular system, so that it gives you a fuller, broader, richer understanding of what we're doing. And I do know that there's a lot of material, and you won't all be able to go through it, all throughout this whole time, but it's there for you to go back to. And I just really encourage you, get familiar with that members page and go to there often, because there is quite a lot of information. The affirmations this time around are going to be made very simply with just a very little kind of frame to it, so that really people will be encouraged to print them off without using a lot of your ink on your printer. I think the affirmations are great if you can print them off, put them in your bathroom, put them in the kitchen, wherever. I know people that even put them in their car if they've got a long haul or drive to work. They're wonderful. They're so encouraging. And as we're going through that system, to have those daily affirmations is just another way that we're promoting healing and detoxification. So I've made it very simple this time so that there's a lot less ink that goes into printing them out. The other thing I wanted to show you is what I did yesterday. I actually went to Staples and I had them print out the book. 2018, Lord willing, I'm going to be doing really truly a paperback book or hardcover, so that everyone can purchase that on Amazon along with the digital format. So I've printed this out so that it can be on my kitchen counter, and so that I can refer to all the recipes and the food lists and whatnot. I'm a very tactical visual learner, as I think most of us really are. So this cost me about $28 to do it. I know that this is going to be a lifesaver for me this time around, rather than continually, using my tablet and then having to change the settings so that the screen doesn't zero out on me. So just a little practical piece of advice that you may want to do that again. And then, of course, there's lots of room so that you can be making your notations of anything you want to note on it, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, what you would add differently, etc., etc. So I hope that covers a few of the basic details before we commence on Monday. And I did want to connect and tell you all that. I think that is all I wanted to say at this point in time. I'm so excited, and really there's going to be a great emphasis on color, and I just hope that so many of you will engage in the Facebook group. It's a great place to really feel the community and have support and ask questions and see what other people are doing. So we'll see you there, and have a great rest of your evening and Sunday tomorrow. And Monday is right around the corner, and we are going to have an amazing time. And remember, it's really all about abundance, not deprivation. Don't focus on the things that you're, releasing for this 21 days. Focus on all that you're embracing and all the wonderful foods that are going to be so healing and that your body really is craving for and needs. So until next time, we'll catch up with you soon. Thank you.